In this video, I'm going to build and sell an AI app completely from scratch. From app idea to market validation to actually building the app to thinking of content marketing ideas to creating the marketing campaigns to finally getting our first paying customer. Everything will be shown step by step live. And the catch is I'm challenging myself to do all of this within the next 10 hours. The reason I'm doing this is to show you all how easy it is to build, launch, and profit off an app without having to be a coding genius or needing 10 extra hours a day. So now when it comes to actually thinking of what app we want to create, I love starting with ChatGPT and just asking it, what are some cool app ideas? So what are some cool app ideas? Simple that I can build within a day using AI tools. And we are going to be leveraging AI tools to help us build whatever we're going to build. So we want to keep that in mind, right? Again, we're trying to think of a simple app that we can just launch within 24 hours. Let's say the app should have some sort of, that's good. Let's see what it says from here. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know how much people will be able to handle this. AI flirting coach. Okay, startup idea rater. That's actually not a bad idea, creating a startup idea rater. I like the AI flirting coach too. But if kids are watching this, I don't want to. This isn't very profitable. Remember, we're trying to think of an app idea that can actually make money. I don't know if people will pay to get roasted, to make excuses or rate their startup idea. I think the flirting coach has legs. This can potentially result in people paying. So right here, let's write down the ideas that we're looking at. Like generate a table. So idea, rating. So we have the AI flirting coach. Let's also add another column for profitability. Let's see how profitable we can actually make this app, right? AI YouTube thumbnail rater. People could pay for that. That might be very basic though, but I do like the idea. In fact, I like this more than the AI flirting coach because everyone nowadays is trying to be a YouTuber. Meme generator for product pages. This can help with marketing. This could definitely help with marketing. I think it's another column. Let's call this simplicity rating, right? And then profitability. Selfie to anime filter. This is not bad. AI story from your drawing. People probably won't buy this. Cover letter, very basic. People can just ask ChatGPT to do this themselves. Why pay for a service? AI affirmation, homework explainer, conversation starter app. I do like this idea, this AI affirmation generator, because a lot of people, you see a big wave on TikTok right now where people are talking about just positive affirmations, Kaizen journal, and all this positive spiritual work, right? And one of the biggest ideas when it comes to thinking of what idea you want to create an app around is what are people looking at on social media right now? What are people consuming, right? What are the most modern trends? So AI flirting coach, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Simplicity, I think it's pretty straightforward, so I guess a 5 out of 5. Profitability, I'd say 3 out of 5, maybe a 2 out of 5. I don't think many people pay for this. Thumbnail rater, I think that's pretty good. Simplicity, solid. Profitability, solid. Meme generator for product pages, cool idea. Pretty simple. I see this is pretty profitable. Affirmation generator, it's a okay idea, right? I guess it is fitting modern trends. Very simple. I don't know how profitable it is. So based off of this, it looks like The meme generator is pretty good. Um, and so is a thumbnail rater. But the meme generator beats out the thumbnail rater. So just off of this simple matrix I built, we're looking at the top idea to be the meme generator. So, but there's some other things as well that we can look at. So I guess in our first round we have this. But let's see if we can go on Instagram and just go to people's stories, reels, and just see what ads we get. Sometimes I like to create a software out of the ads that I get. Right, it gives me ideas. So yeah, the one problem is you can get distracted quite easily when you're looking for ideas off social media. So this is supposed to remove my overthinking. Yeah. So I've been seeing a lot of these different listen to this sound to clear your mind or to make you feel better, make you feel less anxious. And I don't see much of this on the internet, at least. Maybe marketing isn't as high for these type of products. But if I can look at, let's say, AI sound generator for anxiety. Let's see. Um, see AI voice generator tools. Let's see. 11 Labs generate sounds. If I ask it, generate a calming tune. So after just doing some research alone, it looks like here, let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT said this is a brilliant idea. It also gives us a nice breakdown how to build it in a day. For now, generate sound button, optionally mood history, save favorite tones. Okay, so we can use a web audio API in JavaScript to generate these frequencies. We don't have to really worry about that because we're going to be using an AI tool to do it for us anyways. But I do like this idea. Let's run with this a little bit. Let's compare with the meme generator. So let's say AI sound generator. The rating I would say is a 4 out of 5. Right? It's very simple. Profitability. Actually, I think it's not that profitable, but the rating is pretty. I'd say I give it a 5 out of 5 idea because it's not overly saturated. Meme generators, there's just a ton of them in the market right now. With AI sound generators, I think it's still fresh. I see more coming now, more of these apps, coming out, and I can kind of already see the content around this where I can just play a sound on like an IG reel. It can go viral, and I can have the app in bio saying, hey, if you want to listen to this sound or based on how you're feeling, find the sound that fits for you, you can just go to my web app, right? So I'm already seeing the vision for AI sound generator. The meme generator is still a great idea. If you're watching this and you want to go with the meme generator, go ahead and do it. And tag me. I want to see what you finally create. But let's look at some competitor research. What are the top competitors for this app? There's no exact app that's doing what we're proposing, but there's some close competitors. So Calm is one that I heard about. LeBron James endorses it. Um, okay, Noisily Mubert. Let's check out Brain FM. So Brain FM. Creativity, learning, focus, relax. So how many reviews do they have? Let's see. Joins millions, so that means there's a lot of people using this app. But apps lie all the time, right? Um, let's maximize this. Let's try this. Brain.fm revenue. Makes sense. Okay, $1 million, $1 million per year. Hey, Brain.fm. Should be able to see how many downloads I think are on the. Okay, so it has nearly 6,000 reviews on the Play Store, almost 4.5K on the App Store. So we're looking about 10,000 in reviews. We can easily 10x that. Means probably over 100,000 users. Is it a free app? There's a free app with in-app purchases. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It looks really, really pretty. Okay, so there's not that much saturation though. Okay, so the last thing I like to do is go on Instagram. 16K followers. Okay, they do have reels being posted. They're not really going viral. And these reels aren't really doing what I'm saying to do, where we get the sound, just play the sound right away on the reel itself, get them to download. Yeah, so I think we can outmarket this product and be a little more specific to what we're doing. It's not all sound, it's more just based on your mood, right? It's more mood based sound versus like productivity sound, which is Brain FM. So this idea is really nice. So we're going to run with it. So we should be good. I think we have our idea ready. And now we can just focus on how exactly we're going to build this because we have limited time and we are trying to build this as fast as possible. So, what I love to do is leverage the AI tools that are out there. So, we got Cursor AI, we got Lovable. For this specific scenario, we'll be using Lovable. So, we got lovable.dev. All right, so you can set up a free account on Lovable if you want to, but now what we're going to be doing is writing our idea and create a nice specification about it, like how exactly we want it to look like, the features. But in order to show you how we want it to look like, we actually have to design it ourselves, right? So let's hop on Miro. All right, so when we think of the design for the app, let's make a square. Let's say it's a web app, right? So it's like this. And we will have a box of some sort that goes like right here. Make this a little thicker. Okay, and we have like a nice blue theme because blue is like supposed to be calming for people. Okay, so this would be like the text prompt. This is where we enter the text. So we'll say enter text here. So like, how are you feeling? And this will be an AI, right? This will be like where the user types in how they're feeling. We'll have maybe some presets of how they're feeling, like right here. So like they can just type in, let's see. So like let's say we had like calm, right? Anxious. So some preset feelings. Angry, sad. Yeah, cool. And then I'm thinking, and you can design this however you guys want to, right? But I have seen in the past this one website, and right away you see I'm looking at different competitors, different products that aren't even related to what I'm creating, but just I like getting inspiration from like other people and other companies. So I like how, let me just mute this. In this demo of this voice AI agent, they have this like bubble, right? That it's speaking, it's like radiating these waves as the AI speaks. So we're gonna try to copy this, to be honest. So I can just copy that, right? And paste that here. So this would be like the AI. Play this here. So this would be like the sound wave that's kind of going through the AI as it as the sound plays, right? It'll kind of go through it. The logo, the app logo right here. Yeah, I think this should be good. Okay, so the one thing we're also gonna need is when the sound plays, we can have the users like let's take a play button. All right, so this is our final design that we're gonna feed to our AI. We're gonna have the logo. This is the actual web app. We're gonna have a prompt that actually asks the person, how they're feeling. So this is where the end user will enter their information. They have some presets. They can say they're feeling calm, anxious, angry, sad. This will be like a little sound wave that comes out, the actual frequency that's being played, right? Kind of show that sound is playing, and this will be the control. So you can pause the sound, you can increase or decrease the volume. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a screenshot of this, go to Lovable and feed it into there. And now we can think about the features for our app and actually tell Lovable to build our app. This is how we want the UI to look like. And we'll also tell the features that we want for it to include. Okay, now to actually describe what we want our app to look like / do, we're going to feed this into ChatGPT and we're going to ask it to reword it for Lovable AI, because AI likes a certain way of being prompted and not everyone really knows how to. So it's best just to ask another AI to figure out the best prompt, and then you could then pass into whatever AI builder you're using, like Lovable, Cursor, whatever, right? So I mentioned that I'm going to pass a feature doc, right? A feature doc is what a service provider, like app builders or app developers like myself, my software development agency, we get from clients. Clients will give us the feature doc that will list all the features they want in the app, and then myself or my team will build it out for them and give it to them, right? In this case, the Lovable is the service provider and I'm the client. So I'm going to give it the feature doc and have it create what I want it to create. Well, it wasn't as thorough as I thought it would be. I feel like it's pretty much the same what we just said ourselves, but here. Please design this. Also, I attached a rough sketch of how I want the UI to look like. Keep the design minimalistic, blue and black, so a dark theme. And what else do you want? Design minimalistic, a nice dark theme, and use Shad CDN components. Now, for those who do not know what Shad CDN is like modern components for any website. It just looks so clean and beautiful. Like, look how amazing this looks like. Top companies use Shad CDN. So whenever you're using AI, tell it, use Shad CDN. All right. Okay, cool. I think this is good. Yeah. All right. So now we'll wait to see what Lovable gives us. And while that's working, we can ask ChatGPT to generate a logo for this project, as well as give some app idea names. Now for app idea names, let's look at some competitors. Calming apps. So let's see what else exists right now. You have Calm, Smiley Mind, Happier, Bootify, Insight Timer. We want something that can go viral. Whenever you're creating an app, you always want to think, how can this go viral? How can marketing make this go viral? Okay, whether it be the name, whether it be the actual features of it, the more, the better, right? Because in today's age, an app goes viral, you make a ton of money, you sell it for 6 figures, multiple 5 figures, whatever, right? Chillax. Chillax, bro. No, let's say. All right, that's working. Don't need this. Mood wave. Boring. Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Names. Freaks, envy, soon, Fila. What? This sounds like gibberish. Sounds like someone doesn't know. Someone didn't go to English class or something. What is? Oh, wavy. Am I just getting old? Chill Gen. Alright. Aura. Aura. Everyone talks about aura. I like the idea of aura. Something around aura. Aurify. Like Spotify for your aura. You want positive aura. You want calm aura, right? You want to talk about what aura you want, right? So let's try. I like Aurify. I like Aurify. We'll go with Aurify. If you think it's a horrible name, roast me in the comments. Tell me it's horrible. All right, so now we get the logo for it. In the meantime, it's still working. Ah, okay. We will also have to tell it to add user authentication. So like user login, something we did not tell it yet, but that's something we can do at the end, right? Oh, it looks like, never mind, we did. Okay, cool. Aurify. I like this logo. I like this logo. Man, which one looks better? They both look really clean. Ah, I'll try this one. This one, Aurify. Yeah, this looks cool. Let's do this one. All right. Okay. Looks like we have something we can try. Let's try. I am feeling pretty sad. Okay, so right now we have absolutely no idea what sound it's playing. Of the text box that prompts user to a similar size that of ChatGPT / lovable prompt. Also, add a label of the sound that is being played and a quick description as to why. Move the above the prompt text box. So I'm going to just change up the look of it. Also, I added the logo of the app. We're going to attach, oh, that's the wrong one. We're going to attach this app, Aurify. The name is Aurify. What the sound is for? All right, I think this is good. Here, so now we're gonna tell it to kind of change the look of it, just because we don't really like the look too much. It's not bad. Like, I do think this is pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I'm not hating on it, but it can be a little bit better. I think it's just not good enough right now. So we now got a better design, and I really am liking this design more. Add more space between the voice controls and the prompt box slash mood tabs. We'll call these the mood tabs, right? Also, let's say make the generate frequency button less long and have the text be generate. Now, I could go in and manually just make these changes myself, because all I would be doing is increasing the margin between here and changing the text of this and making this less long, which is extremely easy to do. And in cases like this, like these very small fixes, I would just manually do it. I wouldn't really just ask the AI to do it, but I'm actually curious. I want to see if the AI can figure it out. Also, for the logo, just have the big text with the icon next to it. Right now, it says RFI twice. The play button and voice control on the same horizontal row, because right now I don't like how it's structured like top to bottom. So I like this. I'm actually happy with this right now. We have the prompt, we have the generate button, we have the frequency. All right. Does this make you calm? I don't know if this makes you calm. So I'm feeling anxious. We want to see if the frequency is actually changing or if it's just by default using the same exact frequency every time. Okay, it's not. Good vibes. So much good vibes. The overall app is working perfectly, exactly how you want it. I like the look of it. Just gonna do some little nitpicks. It's like the last step of the build process, aside from the user auth and actually adding payments, right? So we can actually get paid and make money off of this. Add a blue glow around the border of the prompt box. So we're as blue glow, and then after that we'll set up the login. For login, we have to connect to Supabase. So while Lovable is working, we are going to set up our database for our apps. We can store user accounts and make sure people log in, they can actually log in and they don't get kicked out. So to do that, you go to Supabase. It's free. Use a free plan. Create a new organization. I'll name this RFI. Create organization. All right. Let's make a password. All right, so our project's created. All right, so we have our account, our database set up. Right now, if you go to table editor, this is where we're actually be adding tables. All right, so now we're just waiting for the project to be fully set up. And once that's done, we can add our first table. And the table is where all the data is being held. All right, so our table is set up. The first thing is to build out our database. So go to table editor. We have no table, we can create a database table, but we're actually gonna ask the AI to do this part for us as well. So we have everything set up from the database perspective, at least for now, and everything else, again, we're asking the AI. All right, so we have this nice blue glow that we asked for, which is great. The blue glow here is not present. But for now, I guess we can just ignore that. Sorry, I got distracted. This app is just actually really good. The logo is still kind of messed up. I might just fix that myself. But all right, now let's connect Supabase to this. So we're gonna connect Supabase to our application, authorize Lovable. All right, so now Lovable is connecting to our database. All right, it's connected. Connect right there. Connect your project that you just made. All right, it's connected. Perfect. Okay, so now to handle user. So we're gonna ask Lovable to just do all the work in each Supabase. So set up the database table to handle user authentication. accounts, and anything else that's needed. All right. Okay, so this is where it's gonna hopefully set up the Supabase correctly. Um, and after this, all that's left to do is figure out how we're gonna get paid for this, and then we're gonna market this. So right now, it's adding a ton of tables for user profile. There's sound preferences. We don't need all that. So let's keep it simple. No need. All right, so it was getting a little too crazy. Again, want to keep it simple for now. We don't have to save the user's preferences or anything like that. Um, let's just remember, we're trying to build an MVP, so a minimum viable product that we can bring to market, get some early payments, and then if it's validated in terms of we're actually making money off of it, even a little bit, we can always refine it, make the app better, add more features, make it look cooler, right? Afterwards. But first, let's get just a couple payments first. All right, so okay, so it says for development purposes, you might want to disable email verification, Supabase constant authentication settings. No, let's enable it actually. We don't want users to just make a ton of accounts, right? And try to circumvent having to pay in case you ever have a free trial or whatnot. Okay, so looks like everything is good. Okay, so it looks like everything is set up. Are the tables made in Supabase? Actually, let's just check. Let's check the tables. I don't know. Yes, there's no tables that have been made yet. What is it doing? Can you make the user tables? Supabase. Login and sign up. Right now, we're not seeing our tables made at all, right? So we need Lovable to actually add the database tables that are going to hold the information of our users, like their login and password. Yeah, so they weren't actually executed yet. Okay. Okay, apply changes. Okay, it looks, please run it. So now Lovable will actually run the SQL for us that will make the database tables here. Okay, cool. Looks like everything's good. To verify, we go Supabase, refresh it. All right, let's see. We see the user profiles table. Okay, so let's test the login. So let's try logging in. It should not work, right? So let's do password, blah, 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 blah. Sign in. Okay, perfect. Did not work. Let's do sign up. We're gonna make an account, password, whatever, create account. All right, we're gonna go to our email, verify this. We got the confirmation email, confirm our mail. Oh, so it's not live, so it's not gonna work. Okay, that makes sense. But it looks like the account was made. So if I do login, oh, it is login. Sign in. Boom, I'm signed in. All right, it worked, perfect. And I see our emails right there. So let's say I am feeling very sad because my grades are low in school, and actually because I cannot find a job, right? That's the trouble most people in tech are facing right now. Okay, sad frequency. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, that's cool. Interesting. Yeah, no, this is amazing. I love the fact that I can just generate the sounds on the fly. All right, so we have auth ready. Auth is inside. We have the actual look of our tool. The logo is still kind of funky. We can fix that. The last part to make this all work, because remember, all that's separating this website from being ours to visible to you and everyone else is this publish button, right? So with the database set up, the app working, what we have to do now is set up the actual payment side. So to do that, we're going to be using Stripe. Now with Stripe, I am using my old app slash SaaS that I made and just going to create a new product on it. So what you have to do is go to Stripe, make a product, make an organization if you don't already have one, but create a product. I'll call it Orify plan. We'll have recurring. Let's say we have like $10 a month, something super cheap for now, and we'll add the product. All right, so our product is added, and what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna ask Supabase. I'm sorry, not Supabase. We're going to ask Lovable to add payment integration, and this is the beautiful part about vibe coding is AI does it for us. Where's the project? Okay, let's just say I say design a home page where the user. So we're gonna design a landing page for the product. At bottom, the payment card should link to a Stripe plan of $10 a month for Orify. Once user pays, they should be able to log into their account. Or the real question is, do we want the user to be able to log into their account before they pay or after they pay? Like, should they have to pay to create an account? Yeah, it makes more sense to create an account and then pay, right? So, payment card at bottom. Say payment card at bottom. The user should not be able to use the app unless they have paid for Stripe, or if their email is. This way I personally can test it, because imagine I don't want to have paid $10 a month for my home product. That'd be kind of stupid. Yeah, so if the user clicks buy now on payment card, it should redirect them to the payment page first, or to pay first. Once they pay, then they should be able to use that. Again, let that. Do you need any Stripe details from me? Now I'm asking the AI if it needs any details from my side, because to use Stripe, I imagine Lovable will need either API key or some sort of information to understand that I'm trying to sell this specific product. I think, let's say, it's turn on developers. Yeah, so I might need one of my API keys, like I said. Okay, cool. So, sure. Let's add API key. All right. Create secret key. All right. So create secret key. Certification. All right. So I'm gonna open Gmail and verify my account. Okay. Enter this code 359 623. We'll call this Orify secret key. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't copy that, please. I will delete this after the video ends. So trust me, you do not want to copy it. So, all right, add my API key. I'll save that. And now we have Lovable work its magic. All right, so remember, we're asking to design our homepage for the website, add payment integration, and then it should be good to go. We will click publish and it'll be live. It's only been about like 2-3 hours since I started, recording this video and going through this process. Actually, I think it's been about 2 hours. But now after this, we're gonna move on to the marketing side, how to actually market our product and get people to learn about it, right? All right, so it looks like it is going to edit our database, apply the changes, and as this is being developed, it really shows you how level the playing field is now between people who don't know how to code slash have a very small understanding of coding versus coding geniuses. You don't need to be at that coding genius level to create a pretty solid app. If I do say so myself, obviously it can look a little bit better, but it's functional. It's about to have payment integration. It can serve people. It's doing a good thing. It's helping people be calm when they're sad or when they're anxious. So you no longer need to be a coding genius to create these powerful apps. And for the remainder of this video, you're going to be seeing the end process of these apps and how to actually grow it, and you can really turn this into an entire business. And I can't wait to show you guys as soon as this AI finishes. Okay. The payment system is added. One-time payment is $19.99. Project and flow success page. Okay, so I noticed that it did the payment $19.99, but let me ask. Okay, let's say. Okay, I didn't want to be $20 a month. Kind of wanted to be $19.99. Did it change anything in the product catalog? I just don't know if it added a product or not. Okay, it looks like it didn't. It would just charge the person. Okay. Can we change the payment to $9.99 a month? And it's kind of telling us to refactor one of the files because it's getting too long. This means just splitting it up into maybe a smaller file or 2 or 3 smaller files so the code is more organized. We don't have to worry about that for now. No one's looking at our code but ourselves. So if you're totally fine with seeing a long code file, which if that's fine, then go ahead. But otherwise, you can refactor it. But for now, we're not really going to refactor it. Again, this is an MVP. We just want to get this out. Okay, so it's asking us to change certain Supabase secrets if you want to add a webhook. We don't really have to add a webhook right now. All right. Now, where's our live preview? Cool. Subscription active. This is a home page. All right. Let me sign out. Okay, let's say it should not work, right? The whole idea is it's going to yell at us. Oh. I am feeling Sad. Uh, okay, where is the homepage? Oh, so this is. What? This is a homepage. Okay. No. So I can. So I'm logged out, but I still see this page, which should not be the case. Or honestly, it doesn't really matter, but it's more so I'm signed out, but I can still generate a sound in the prompt box. So after some further refactoring, we got to this point. We had the home page, right? All I really asked it was just complain to it, and it fixed it by itself. So we're actually gonna test it now. So let's click. I guess sign in, login, same thing. Sign in, login. Yep, same thing. All right, cool. So we're signed up with a different email. We don't want to be able to kind of have a special access to it, because right now what's happening is the rbbusiness1m@gmail.com is my personal email, and it's letting me get past the login. Like, I don't have to pay for it. So now we're going to be doing is, all right, so that's confirmed. Okay, we're logging in. So we signed in. All right, we're in. OFI Premium. So we've signed in, and now the goal is to actually subscribe and buy this. So I click subscribe now. It takes me to this, what I presume is Stripe. It looks like it's having some trouble loading the payment field though. Okay, just click subscribe. Hey, Stripe checkout. Pay without the link. So this is the ultimate test. If I purchase this and it goes through, that means it's ready to be live. It's a crazy feeling. So I just paid, and it took me back to the payment success page. If I continue to RFI, I'm in. Let's do this. Wow, hopefully I didn't burst your ears. I am feeling very happy. I guess that's not, yeah, happy? I don't know. Oh, cool. All right, I'm feeling sad. So I like the default frequencies too. So let's say I'm feeling very motivated. I need more motivation. I need even more. Actually, you know what? I am feeling very excited since my app is ready to go public. I need to be calmed down. I'm so calm. All right. Our app is ready to be public. It looks like it's solid. I mean, everything we wanted is right there. Let's sign out. Yep, there you go. I'm logged out. I can't access anything. Perfect. Wow. Okay. This is really good. This is actually really, really good. So now what I have to do real quick is just verify that I actually got the payment. Yeah, so see right here, I'm subscribed. So let me cancel my subscription so I don't keep getting charged. Yeah, let's refund that. Cool. I got refunded. That's handled. All right, so everything is good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna publish this. This is a pretty bad domain, but what are the security issues we have going on here? Okay, I guess it wants more multi-factor authentication options, but again, we don't really. I think we're good with the email verification. To make this a little better, I can add more security, sure, but for now, I will probably just make sure the database isn't exposed at all, just add more protection there, but otherwise, everything else is solid. Let's publish. All right, it is published. The app is now live. Holy. It's not the domain sucks, right? Now, obviously, I would change the domain, something that I own. But right now, this is what we're looking at. And now we get into what I think is probably one of the most fun parts, and that's marketing. We have the platforms that we're going to be using to actually market on. This is the platforms I use every single time, anytime I'm launching an app. For video content, Instagram, one reel, right? Try to do this every other day if you're trying to market this like heavily. Otherwise, you can do it maybe once a week or whatever, right? X, you want to do 3 posts in popular communities, right? The ones that I find the best for X are the following. We got build in public. We have, I think, software engineering. And we can find one more community that's maybe based around like being calm and, I don't know, motivation, mindfulness. And then subreddits. Some 3 great subreddits to post are entrepreneur. So this one. And then we also have, I think, SaaS. And we can find another one that's for mindfulness, right? So the reel we'll do last, but we can at least get the post for X up, right? So let's go to X. We're gonna need to draft a actual post, right? So let's first find what community you want to build in. Let's try build in public. You can create a new X account for this or your own. I'll just leverage my own that I already have. I built an app in 3 hours using no. For an app that plays a certain frequency of sound based on your mood. Check it out. And yeah, this is really all you need. So it's build in public. We'll just copy this, post it and build in public. And we also post it in software engineering. Post. Oh, okay. A new one. I built an MVP for an app that plays. See here. Post it. All right, we got that. And now we gotta find another community that's more like calm. Let's see. Go to communities. This is the exact research process I go through when I'm trying to promote on X, right? Without having to spend any money. $0 marketing. Communities, explore. Science? Oh, health and fitness. This would be good. Health and fitness should be good. I don't see co-op precaution, Twitter, gym community. Do you want that? Wellness Angels. Let's try this. 4,000 members. It looks like it's private. To get bigger. Okay, so that's gonna take some time to actually get approved. So let's try to find another community instead. Calm. Oh. Let's try sound. Sounds the underground. That's not really gonna work. Let's try. Okay, this is also another community. Build in community. Fall in public. The little ripoffs. Grok, bugs and feedback. Artists on the chain. Generative AI. This potentially actually might not be a bad idea. Let's try science. This is kind of like scientific. Oh, another ask to join. AI. I don't know. I might not get approved for this. Yeah, pending. Man. Are there any public communities that we can just join easily? Okay, this is... Okay, cool. Announce your product launches. Okay, agree and join. All right, this is... We'll go with this. Kind of same idea. Based on your mood. Sound frequency can affect your mood. Let's be... I don't know. Sound frequency can affect your mood. Let's control our mood with sound. That sounds very stupid. Ever thought of controlling? There. Let AI do it. I'll say calm. All right. Cool. Nope. All right, we posted that. All right, so we have 3 posts up on X, so that's good. I don't know if we're actually gonna get like money off of this, right? Okay, so we have X done. Now we're gonna go to Reddit. So for Reddit, you want to kind of make a longer post. So let's go on SAS. Let's create a post. AI. Here, I built an AI that uses sound to change your mood. What is B2C? Yep. All right. So now what we can do, if you're really feeling lazy, you can just ask ChatGPT to write a post for you. I have that where a user can enter how they feel, and the app will generate a sound at a certain frequency that will help the user based on their mood. Write a promotional story about this app. Don't sound too salesy. Make it sound like you're solving a real problem. Because you are. All right. Okay, already this sounds way too like sophisticated. This is Reddit. You want to make sure your Reddit posts sound a little more human. Okay, yeah, never mind. We're ditching the AI. We're going human. All right, so I just went ahead and made the post. So if you go on post, you can see that I have one on meditation, one on entrepreneur ride-along, and one on SaaS. Almost exact same post on each of them. Compare these two right here. See, pretty much the same. Meditation, I honestly did not even know it existed. I literally just searched up mindfulness, and this is the first post. And I checked it. It was 3.5 million members, and you don't have to get approved to join. You can just join. Now, one thing I want you to know is the chances that you might get banned on Reddit are high. So I highly recommend having a couple of extra Reddit accounts just in case. But now all that's left is Instagram. We have to create a nice reel that can get views. So to do that, we're gonna have to do some more research. All right, so with X and Reddit completed, all that's left is Instagram. We have to upload a reel. Now for Instagram, finding a good reel format is extremely important. So what I like to do is just head over to Instagram, right? And just literally search up exactly what you're looking for. So let's cancel this out. Let's look at calm frequency. Hertz, right? HZ. Okay, so let's see this. We want to look at reels. Let's see right here. You're trying to find a viral reel format. That's the goal with this. So 56 likes, nothing too. It's got 21.k, 75. See, the one thing about Instagram is sometimes it can be kind of hard to find like a reel that's going viral. The other way, just to scroll through the feed. Yeah, as you can see, this is not the best feed to figure this out. What you can do is go to YouTube. And on YouTube, we can look for YouTube shorts that capture what we want, just because I find YouTube search engine just so much better. And we can just replicate that short and put it on Instagram as a reel. So let's search up calming sounds for anxiety. Now all we need to find is YouTube shorts. So, okay, so this one. This is perfect. So let's copy this and we'll put it right here. So this is one reel format we can do. Any other one? Let's try this one. Okay, and this is cool. I don't really want to do much hand action. Okay, this looks like this didn't go that viral. This one got 41,000 views. This looks like it's just one of those very calm background videos with the music playing on top of it, right? So this is pretty good too. Just copy this. So we can do one of these two formats or both. So if you're a creator and you're willing to be on camera, then obviously go for this. If you are someone who is more shy, wants to be off camera, then go with this one right here. So we're going to go with this reel. So what we're going to do is we're going to search up rain sounds. Look at shorts. This is good. And we'll do YouTube to MP4. And we're going to convert this into a downloadable, down the MP4, and then overlay one of those calming sounds on top of it and tell users to download the app. So let's download. All right, so while that's processing, we need to find the sound. So let's search up calm tune sound. This is the one we saw earlier. Let's go to the account. It's so loud. Okay, so this actually was the most viral one right here. Okay, we're just gonna copy this one, the most viral one. YouTube to MP3. We're gonna paste this. Okay. So we can download this. This is downloaded. So you can open any editing software you have. I use CapCut. You can use iMovie. CapCut has a free version as well. You should not be paying for editing software if you're creating reels that aren't too complex. All right, so we have the MP4 downloaded, and we have the sound. So what we're gonna be doing now is we're gonna just put the MP4 on it, mute the sound, and then play this right under it. Audio should be 0. Yep. And we're gonna stop this right here. Let's lower the sound a little bit. It's a little too loud. Cool. And now we just add some text. This sound reduces this sound will put you at ease. Puts a nice border around it. We're gonna move this down. Okay, makes it a little bigger. All right, cool. So this is our reel. All right, perfect. I don't know why this is not muted though here. Okay. Right here, put that right there. All right. Export this. Let's call this Orify video sound. Export it. All right, so our reel is created, and now we're just gonna upload it. And yeah, let's do that now. So all that's left is to upload our reels. So we're going to have the video on our phone, click it right here, click next, next again, next again, and we're going to add a caption. Let's say this sound will relax your mind and soul. And then we would make like the yoga pose. And we'll say let's say check out Orify with the link in bio. And add some hashtags, hashtag calm, hashtag aura, mindfulness. For you, throw some, general viral hashtags in there. Sound therapy. Yep, sound therapy. That's a good one. And then Hertz audio, something like that. Let's keep it here. Sound therapy is good. And then let's do hashtag sound mind, sound body. Cool. Let's do that. All right. So now we're just gonna share it. And here our reel is right here. And I did rebrand one of my old Sas's accounts into Orify account. So I have 5 followers, which is a good, lead, I guess. But yeah, we'll see how well this reel does. We have the link in bio. So yeah, from here on out, it's 6:24 p.m. EST. So we're gonna wait about 3-4 hours. We have all our posts. That's my alarm. We have all of our posts already out on the internet. Let's see by the end of the day if we're able to get at least 1 paying user. I started this at about like 1:30 and it is 6. So about 4.5 hours I've already passed by, and we're trying to get our first paying customer within this 10-hour time frame from when we started building the app and ideating it to now. So let's see. All right, everyone, it is 9:03. So it's been about 9 hours since I even started this entire project. So we're gonna look at how much money it's made. Remember, we're just trying to get 1 or 2 paying customers just to validate ourselves that, hey, people will actually pay for this. So I am going to open up Stripe and we are going to see live how much money we've made in the past 8 hours, or I guess it's been live for about 4 hours. So we're going to see. So I'm on Google right now. If I go to Stripe, all right, we're going to see, go up on our dashboard, and is this us? Wait, no. This is a new payment. We actually got a new payment. Holy. Yeah. Today at, this is 1:03 a.m. Wait, hold on. Because I know we paid manually earlier. There's two new, hold up. Let's just check subscriptions. Wow. We actually got someone to pay. But I don't know why it says 12:42 a.m. It's literally May 13th, 9:04 p.m. Okay, I don't know what's up with that. But wow, someone actually is paying $9.99 a month. I don't know if they mistakenly bought it or what. That is insane. Shout out to that one user. But what's going to happen now is the hard part is done, right? The building of it, the ideation process. We have our product. So now we can just spend all of our time marketing. We can really run up how much money we can make within a month. And this is the entire process of building, launching, selling an app. And if you want to use this app as a template for your own, just head over to my school community found in the link in the description. Go to this Lovable AI crash course, click it, and you'll be able to download this app as a template to work off of completely for yourself. If you want to see the journey of me creating my other app solo, then check this video next.